And we're live. Yes. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 8:34 p.m. Central Time. Talk about dragons. Today, we're going to talk about everybody's favorite dragon. White dragon.
White dragon. Oh my! Wow. Shit.
Oh, there goes our sponsor.
Damn.
Possible racism.
Damn. It's all about that white supremacy.
Damn.
Okay, sir.
Alright, Ninja, start us off. Do the freaking disclaimer, Ninja, like you always
You told
do.
me I don't.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not doing the disclaimer anymore.
We don't have to do it anymore.
Cinder said before we don't need to do the disclaimer anymore.
Okay.
But
Listen, again,
we are following the rules of copyright. Everything is fine. We don't need to talk about. I forgot his name now. I don't really care anymore.
Fred
Please
Parker.
go douchebag.
I'm sorry, I said it as Zubersmirth and now I can't fucking forget it.
Alright, well, Cinders, do the recap or whatever.
Give me a second. I'm trying to get this music to fucking work.
No, I'll focus
Telling
on
me
music.
no.
I'll focus on the music. You focus on your nose.
All right. Notes then. Notes.
Not.
Not.
Get
Not very.
Get your heads up together. I knew that's where it was going.
Last time on the I'm just joking.
No!
Last time on the Dragonhood Drakuza, we had gone through multiple storylines in as little time as 2 hours. In session 3, wrong side. Nope, down. Where am I? I'm lost.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god.
Lost notes.
Where am I?
Wrong notes.
The DM
Okay.
fell through the back room.
Last time on Dragonhood Drakuza, Tony and his group went after Strawman. After a chase down the alleyways, they ended up apprehending him before a small group, a small hive of mimics began attacking them from the fresh scent of blood and, food. They were starved. Fighting them off, they killed a couple of them, and the others just took the bodies of their fallen and ran away, finding sustenance in their deceased. Afterwards, Tony gave the command for Bones to cut off the hand of Strawman, and with his unconscious body, has gone finding his way to get to the Silvermane, talk business. Gorinox was able to talk to his group, as well as work on the arm for Hasmir, which he has dubbed the Interrogator. As well as this, he went over some information that there may be a rat in their group. And he sent his tabaxi friend?
Shifter.
What?
Shifter friend.
Shifter friend. Wrong one. Delete that. What was his name again?
Mattias.
He sent Mattias the Shifter Man to go investigate in their little vault area. Meanwhile, after a spook from his bugbear companion, who he comes out of fucking nowhere, he takes his car and goes to have his meeting with the Black Claw Mafia. Crag had his first night with his family after their father went to help the Silvermanes to watch over the bar. Everything went well. He made a pretty good amount of coin in that little time that it was up before he discovered a dead body, in which he closed up shop and had the police called, and they tried to figure out what happened. Afterwards, the cops came, took the body, took the evidence, and has reported to them that the possible killer is someone who hasn't been around in 20 years. in which it's a serial killer known as the Cinematic Killer. A little bit miffed at what happened, he got his brothers to work together and work a shift of watchers just in case the person comes back or something else happens. In which on his shift, he discovers something crawling around in the shadows. The piece of claw that he had was pulling towards it, and he began to follow it. He saw a creature he's never seen before come out of a window, and in which he freaked out a little bit because he didn't know what it was, and did the only thing he knew what to do at that moment, aside from flying, using his gargoyle capabilities, became still as a gargoyle, and barely escaped with his life. Unfortunately, we're not start back up on that beat yet. We have others to get through first. So, the next people to pop up are going to be Allyssha and Taul. So, Allyssha, Taul, last time you guys were on, Allyssha was doing some magic school stuff, and Taul was watching over in a corner with his friend.
Yeah, how's that seat feeling right now?
Painful. You got those little bump feelings that, feel like they pop and they just itch.
Sweet. I want to cross my legs and just hold my hands on the table, looking like it doesn't bother me at all.
Is that pillow not helping you? Says your friend. Where's his name?
Oh yeah, doing wonderful. It's like a cloud.
I don't enjoy these benches either. I only think this class is going to take.
Hey, mate. Never went to a magic school.
Lovely, he says as he prestidigitates a cup of tea and begins to drink. Lovely. I'm trying to find his name real fast before I forget.
What, Grin?
Yeah, Corinne. There we go. Found his name right when you said it. Alright. Allyssha.
Yes.
I need you to roll Arcana as your teacher begins to use minor illusion. And they want you to copy that.
Ooh, Arcana. Let's see here. Let me click on the Arcana. Yep. And I'll make it public. $24.
Alright. Give me Okay, this is Professor Shaw, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking me because they both start with S, so it makes it harder.
I'm sorry.
With a 24, easy enough. You are the first person in this entire group to pull off a successful minor illusion before it kind of pitters out with its normal duration. Shaw looks over there and says, of course, our prodigy was able to get that. Well done, they say.
She nods her head and just says, well, thank you. Normally, illusion is my weak suit, but I've been watching how you cast the spell, and, I just took a little pages here and there of how you do it.
Well,
and
you never know when that cantrip will save your life. So always try to learn new things and try to better yourself so you don't get harmed whenever you are out there. In other words, due to that roll, on how many successes you went over, you are 2/3 away from learning Minor Illusion from this class.
Yeah, minor illusion.
Alright. I am going to wait for the rest of you to get your casting done. Right. I'm going to do 5 to 20. Oh, there we go. It takes them about 10 minutes exactly, as they all begin to cast Minor Illusion as well. Now that you got a gift of illusion, the next thing we are going to work on is one of the first tiers that are the most easiest to learn. Okay. Looking at their sheets. Boop. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, roll a 1d6.
Will do.
2.
Any day.
Okay. Going back up the list. 1, 2. Alright. You watch as she begins incanting, and she runs her hand across her face and body, and she slowly changes into a lumberjack. And it looks sternly at the entire group of people, and in a voice that is still her own, with the stern face of a lumberjack, she says, "And this one is called Disguise Self. An easy way to hide yourself if you wish to not be seen by those chasing you. It is also good for when you need to go under disguise to surprise family, or even not be noticed if you are in a predicament." Taul, roll another Arcana check for me. This is going off your natural 20 that you had last time.
Just to you or to the public?
To the public. As well as that, Allyssha, roll another Arcana. Do you know this spell?
There's only one way to find out.
4. This seat's getting me, man. It's got hands.
You just watch this woman turn into a man.
Apparently, yes, I do. 27.
Alright. That'll give you 1 out of 5. So if you don't actually know the spell currently, you are 1/5 away to learning it through class.
Nice.
Damn, it's even better than the last one. Again, Taul, you watch this magic shit, you don't understand it, you just watched a woman turn into a man. How is your reaction? Taul?
Oh.
I think this seat's giving me hallucinations.
Huh? Why? T seems fine to me. Why do you think it's giving you a hallucination?
Because it just you know, with the, and she, you know.
Oh no, no, son, no, my friend, that's a disguised self. You know, it does the things, and you watch as your draconic friend turn human. Very nice thing when you don't want to attract attention, like she said.
Hey, DM.
David, yeah.
Could I describe how Allyssha does it? Because this is her first time practicing this spell.
Yes, go ahead.
So she's looking at how the spell is cast. And she's very good at a very particular kind of magic. So she's going to try to do it in that way. So you see her trace a circle in the air, turn around, trace another circle in the air. You see her walk forward toward the first circle that she made. She disappears and comes out the other end looking like Taul.
Taul, roll an investigation check.
$22.
You see her do this, and you see the magic around her, but you also see her in the center of it. This definitely feels like someone's first try at it, but it's actually pretty more solid as you look to the rest of the people and they're messing up it or not doing it correctly. They're clipping through their own disguised self, yada yada, so on and so forth. It's a lot of things going on currently. Yeah, there's a lot of clipping through your own disguised self and making it useless here.
Good old-fashioned G-modded disguised self, where it's just the texture is just clipping out of existence.
Bro,
Yeah,
hush, I was just gonna say the same thing.
But yeah, so Allyssha, looks like they have a shell of your appearance on them. How do you react? Ninja?
Joe. I thought I said it. I said, looks like the kid's a natural.
Possibly. So far she's done everything correctly. Just needs to work on the application. Give her a couple weeks. Maybe she'll learn that spell on her own.
So now she probably won't even need babysitters.
Possibly. Still a kid. Prodigy doesn't mean maturity. And as Grin says that, you're, alright, I am seeing some progress, but I see a lot of screwing up as well. So, this is where we're going to stop with applying spells, and we're going to get into understanding the incantations. As she flicks her wand, you watch as the board behind her begins writing formulas upon formulas of illusion magic. Alright, we start from the top left and work our way down. Let's begin the studying. And it is going to be an hour of understanding illusion magics. So roll another arcana.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Allyssha.
Come on.
And submit. Whoa, no!
That's your first natural one.
No!
Oh boy. Allyssha, you were doing fine watching her do it, but then she goes to explaining how illusion magic works. And that is where your failure comes into play. As your brain's just frying, as multiple things are added to just to get a disguise going on. And it's just too much. Evocation is so much easier.
She she doesn't let this get the best of her. She still takes the notes as the best that she can. She just makes a little note in her notebook to do more research on this.
Yep. And
and that's how we know she's a visual learner. Damn.
And as she concludes the day's work, you just feel quite a bit tired after that.
She gets up off of her chair, picks up her pillow, and she throws it in the air, traces the circle above her head, and it looks like it's gonna fall on her head, but it goes through a magic portal instead. She walks up to Taul and says, "You know, maybe we should put a rain check on that mall escapade. Let's do something relaxing." Like maybe
Taul, who has sucked in his lips, trying to make a smile, eyes popped out, sweating as he tries to deal with his seat. Yeah, sure.
Give me a second. Looking through my notes. Anything else important? You still have 2 more classes to finish today. You've got an alchemy class, and also dueling class.
Here's the thing: is she convincing us to just skip school because we don't know her schedule?
No.
Okay, that's never.
So,
she's just already feeling like drained, so she's like changing the later on plans.
Yeah.
I see.
So normally she's gonna actually go do her alchemy class first.
All right. The alchemy class is run by a different professor. This one's name is Professor Ludwig. He is your alchemy professor.
I'm trying my hardest not to say anything right now.
Do the seats here suck too?
He is a gnomish man who is smaller than the pot he uses. And he is going over poisons and poultices. And knowing the difference between making a poison and making a potion. So that will be an Arcana check unless you have alchemy tools, in which you roll alchemy tools.
I do not have alchemy tools.
Oh, wait, no. Intelligence or alchemy tools. So that'll
intelligence
be intelligence roll.
Okay, so I do not have alchemy tools.
Yeah, so intelligence roll. Sorry about that.
No problem. Here's the intelligence.
Right
19.
after that, he starts off the thing by a quiz, and you have aced that quiz. Go through the 5 roll again. Everybody else fails.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Jesus fucking Christ!
Wait. Is it okay?
Wait. That's a 5d4.
I was about to say.
No, I was about to say, fuck.
I was about to say 3 1s and 2 and a 3.
Alright.
Kids are stupid. These kids are fucking stupid.
They're not even kids. They're adults. They're all adults, man.
Alright. So, most of the class also ace the test, but there's just a couple of groups that just that don't get it, and just one who's just completely doesn't give a fuck.
This is their Slack class, basically.
Yeah, this is their Slack class. But you get that. So with that done, with the majority of people understanding the difference between potions and poultices, you get to choose which one you want to try to make. Do you want to make a potion or do you want to make a poison?
She puts her hand up to her chin and goes, you know what? I think I think it'd be more useful to do potions, honestly.
All right. Then you will get to learn minor potions today. So he's going to teach you how to make a minor healing potion. So he's going to put onto the board exactly the ingredients needed to get that done.
Oh
so
man. Can she get this? Can she get this formula correct?
Gotta love notes.
Notes. So many notes, so little time.
I need to actually start just looking back in the vids and take more notes if I need to.
While we're waiting on the notes, here's an interesting factoid about white dragons.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god. They're white.
Just like,
And they.
like, finish this thing only for 5 whole minutes. They just gonna be here. Here are some true facts about so and so.
Here's the true facts about white dragons that they don't want you to know.
Here's a true fact about white dragons. They reign supreme over black dragons for quite a while.
That is how the white dragons do.
I cannot tell if we're so far under the radar of their perception that we can just say this sort of stuff on YouTube.
I plan for this to be.
We're not even saying anything completely derogatory, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be. I mean, it's. They're fictional, so technically it's not racist because these things don't exist.
They're fictional.
Listen. From a guy that plays Melty Blood, from a guy that plays Melty Blood, it is okay to be racist against white people.
Whoa! Says the white person.
Yes.
Slowly looks at the freaking Proud family and of what they've been doing lately.
Bruh, don't talk to me about that. Bro, I can't believe Jimmy brought it back, man.
Hey.
These are the 4 ingredients needed to make a minor healing potion.
Flame lily extract, ambrosia stalk, alcohol,
ambrosia of
Stella.
Oh no, alcohol.
Well, no, it's medicine alcohol, not actual booze.
Not actual.
It's probably like like medicine alcohol or potato out.
Yeah.
Healing potions do have to have some sort of medium that gets to your bloodstream, and alcohol is the easiest. No, not rubbing alcohol.
No. The alcohol in here is a 20% alcohol. It's mostly water and alcohol. That's it.
No, so it's like it's like a watered down vodka or something like that. That makes sense actually.
Yeah.
This is actually true facts. This is how old medicine was made.
Yes,
nice.
Exactly.
Nice.
So he tells that it takes a brew for about 1 hour. 1 brew can make 3. You will know that it's done when it turns red. If it turns purple, it is poisoned. You screwed up. Alright, go!
Ah!
3 intelligence rolls.
Oh, baby. Let's see him.
1,
Since you
2,
have-
3.
1, 2, 3.
Son.
1.
I'll just mumble over
10
it.
makes it.
2.
18 succeeds greatly.
And last one.
Get higher than that.
There we go.
Natural motherfucking 20.
There we go. That's the one.
So that will nullify the 10. That'll nullify the 10 completely, so you got 3 true successes. So with that, you have made a perfect healing potion. As you add the ingredients, it starts out turning green, then blue, and it turns violet, and then slowly you watch as it turns red as you heat it and boil it to reduce it. And you have made it the perfect carmelian red that you've ever seen. On the spot, looks like the picture.
She's looking at the picture, looking at the bottle, looking at the picture, looking at the bottle. He goes, it's like she's trying to hide her excitement. She just does a little fist pump. He goes, just underneath her breath.
Well done, well done. Pretty fast as well. Now, I suggest not just making it once and thanking your master. You're going to need multiple times to do this in order to master it. Until then, this is pretty good though. Let's get a test taster. Turns his eyes onto the kobold goblin. You look interesting. Why don't you try it? You're not my liabilities. I won't get fired for killing you.
Yay!
What type of school is this? Yo, what the fuck?
A rich one!
A school where the teachers want to keep their fucking jobs, I guess.
Yes.
The eyes straight at you. Come here. I need your throat.
No!
Hey, yo, no.
Yo! Hey, yo!
I need your throat. Yo.
Saul just looks over a grin and then just like grumbles before I think he just felt like he just lost a lottery, and then he just goes over to him, just jumps down from the desk and walks over.
She's like,
all right. Madam, I need you to put your potions in the vials, and let's test how they work.
She puts the vial in front of him, and just sits there, quasi nervously. It's like she's like, "Oh, the color's right, but did it come out right? Oh man, I sure hope this doesn't kill my babysitter."
That'd be hard to explain to your mother, would it?
Yeah. See her panicking.
That will be an insight check against her deception.
Deception. The thing that she.
Deception, Allyssha.
I'm gonna
Still
do this.
a chance.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this in secret.
All right.
oh god.
There you go. That's you.
You can tell when you look at Alyssa's face as she holds out the vial towards you that she is nervous. This is her first time making a potion, and she wants it to work perfectly. That is what she says. As she also rolled a 6.
Wow.
You and me, buddy. We're gonna match blow for blow.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, it's
All right.
just normal jitters of a kid who made something and not sure if it'll work perfectly.
All right. Saul's just gonna take the vial, give her a smile, and then down it all in one gulp.
All right. You take it down in one gulp. You've been injured before. You've had healing potions before, correct?
Yeah.
This is the smoothest potion you've ever felt go down your gullet. No acidity, bitterness, none of that. It actually tastes nice, which confuses you because every single potion you've drunk before has always got that bitter aftertaste. This doesn't. This is the good cough syrup.
Alright. Okay. Cinder,
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Let me see. How do I?
Oh, what's
It's
your
always
intelligence?
Always whisper roll to go to GM, right?
Yes.
Yes. Jimmy, what's your intelligence modifier?
My modifier?
Yeah.
Let me double check. It's a 4.
All right.
It's
For
query
me-
whisper. It's query whisper to make it a choice, right?
I don't know.
No,
So whenever you
Yeah.
whenever you do a roll,
Yes,
whenever you
you
do a
query.
roll or type in,
You query whisper. If you want to make
Alright.
a choice.
All right. I'd like to do. Yeah, I like to feign this, but I like to do wishy biz, and make it so that the next thing Taul says, his voice booms as he goes, "Delicious!"
Oh God. I don't want that foreshadowing here.
she's kind of surprised. She's kind of surprised at how loud
So
he's saying it.
So is the gnome and every other person nearby who was just heard that outburst. But you gain 6 temporary HP because I'm a nice DM.
Sweet.
They'll fade within 24 hours or unless they are used up. You cannot heal that temporary HP.
Thank you.
You feel healthier. Taul? No, not Taul. Allyssha, he didn't die.
She smiles, and it's like she smiles and she picks up her vial. It's like she smiles and she just looks at the vial, and goes like, normally I have a really tough time with alchemy.
Well,
I'm
today
actually-
you showed that you can do it. You just need practice.
She gives him a quiet little nod.
As you can add 2 minor healing potions to your inventory.
I shall.
You keep it. You did perfectly. 100.
She is like she smiles just this big goofy ass smile as she pockets the potions.
Now, what about the rest of you?
Oh God. Someone really made some poison. Oh.
You got a potion? You got potion. Good. You did it right. Potion. Good. Poison. Good job. Poison. Now, restart. Potion. Good. Potion. Good. Poison. Great. Oh dear God, that's a new color I haven't seen before. What were you working on? Potion. Throw it in that potted plant over there. Throws it into the potted plant.
Hey, you come over here. I was just right.
That poor plant.
That plant shakes before standing out of its pot and then running away. Holy shit! I could have sworn I gave you ingredients to make a healing potion. Did you add something in there? Maybe. What the fuck did you add in there? Brown sugar? Why? I thought it would make it taste better, okay?
That's it.
F. But also C. Because I haven't seen that before. Next time I give you ingredients, stick with the ingredients. You never know when it's going to explode. Okay. Get back to studying. Potion, potion, poison, poison, potion, potion, poison, 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 potion. Oh, the fuck? Let me see that real fast. Takes a sip. Gets even smaller. Passionate diminution. Good job, but she had poison. C. Get back to studying.
Poison.
Alright. Good job today. Most of you guys got it. Some of you need more studying. You guys are going to get more homework than the rest of the people. Now grab a pamphlet. That is your homework for the night. I expect to be done when you come back tomorrow. With a bunch of groans and some people happy if they leave, you get a pamphlet of alchemy homework.
Pamphlet of alchemy work.
Uh-oh.
Can I put that in my inventory real quick?
Hey, Taul.
Yeah?
Hey, maybe we can get our potions for free now if we just, get her the ingredients. Saying. Don't deny my message.
No, I was gonna actually turn to. No, here's the thing. I was gonna turn to Allyssha and just give a smile saying, "Hey, can we copy your notes?"
Sure. And she gives him the notes.
Immediately starts scribbling them down in the hands of a grin.
What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know how to do alchemy.
Pockets at himself then.
He just shakes his head and puts it in his pocket. Alright. Next class is your dueling class.
Oh boy.
But as you head towards there, you get a message in the back of your head. Hold on. I got an itch. Allyssha, head to the headmaster's office at once.
You see her with a big smile on her face suddenly droop to a scared one. Oh, do you want to follow me to the headmaster's office?
We're getting paid, so yeah.
Okay. I'm glad that you're not scared, because I'm scared.
Come on. I'm sure you're probably going to get a congratulations for racing so many classes.
What if I'm in trouble? What if I did something wrong?
Have you done something wrong before?
No.
Then you probably won't now.
Okay. Let's go to the headmaster's office, I guess.
All right.
Keep your head up. Look just out. March like you just won in the war.
Okay. I got this. And she starts walking toward the headmaster's office.
As she begins to walk tall, she leads you down to a path towards what looks like a pyramid-shaped object. And as she does, at first, you're like, okay, This is the path. Why does it end? And you walk over towards it, step on it, and you begin to feel movement as a platform rises from the ground and begins heading towards the top of the pyramid.
Ah! I climb Grin.
Calm down, it's just a platform. It's worse things it could have been. Though, I really don't know what's it attached to, because it looks like just a floating rock. Okay, I understand your concern right now.
Are we getting higher to just floating at the same angle?
You're getting higher. You're heading towards the top of the pyramid.
High, 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 high!
Yes, very high. Allyssha, is this how it normally works?
Yep. She's just looking up because looking down is always scary.
Yeah. You would know, Allyssha, that this is a part of Solomon's doing. He created his own little quarters, and he's well known for gravitational magic. So yeah, this is literally a programmed spell floating a rock with gravity. You can share that information if you want. Hello?
Hello, could you repeat that? You broke up on me.
He
Oh,
said you
lovely.
could... Oh, okay.
It's the platform's moving up by programmed gravity magic done by Solomon himself. You can share that information if you want.
Yeah, she turns to him and is like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Solomon's actually a very good what do they call it? A graviturgist. Yeah, he's very good at this. He's actually got the whole entire campus under a really cool spell. Some places do different things, and this is one of them."
He makes gravy magic?
Yep.
I was
Gravity magic.
I was going to let you roll a con and see if you understood that, but you already spoke for Taul. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I was just gonna say, yep, it's gravity magic.
Taul's just gonna let that slide.
Alright. It takes about 3 minutes for it to reach its destination, in which you find an archway over towards the tip of the pyramid. You guys step off the platform and you work your way in. And in front of you is a door. As you guys get closer, the doors open by themselves, and you walk into a room that is just, the entire walls are covered in bookshelves. And you see the guy with the mask and the robes before, Solomon, floating around, pulling books from shelving and looking into them before setting them back when he's done. Sometimes going to his desk and writing down something as you guys work your way to the center of the room.
She nervously approaches his desk. She just takes a deep breath and goes, "You wanted to see me, Mr. Solomon?"
Yes. Yes, very much so. To my desk, please, he says as he floats around a little bit more, putting books back.
Um, what? You wanted to do what now?
Please sit at my desk. I'll be with you in a second.
Okay. She's just shaking as she's sitting down. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
All right. Hold on. Getting the wand. Getting the Word document. Perfect. Alright. As he does finish what he's doing, he comes down with a box in hand and a 3D image instead of a crystal that you know as one of the academics awards for magic.
Her face of dread immediately changes to just starry-eyed, lit up, and she stands straight up and goes, "This is for me?"
He sets them on the desk and looks towards you with his mask, and he says, "Allyssha Sauls, for your perfect academic scores of the last year, you are granted this academic award for your achievements. You are one of 3 others that had perfect scores last year."
Oh, thank goodness. I thought I was in trouble.
No. Though that one incident will still be remembered.
Yeah.
Normally, with this award, I give a wand of specific magnitude. I think that's the word that should be used. But due to your age, I do not feel comfortable doing that just yet. So, please don't take offense, but here is a wand as appreciation of your hard work.
She takes the wand and gives him a courteous courtesy.
He bows back and he sits down. Open it.
She carefully opens the box holding the wand, and she pulls it out.
You see within a wand made out of a white wood. Not intricately designed, but it has a weird little funny looking creature at the end of the butt end of the wand. And just a streak of rainbow on the neck. Use it preferably on your companions because mask.
He's saying to use the wand on my companions?
Yes.
She looks at this and goes, "Well, Taul, do you mind if I give this a spin?"
Were we close enough to hear the entire conversation, or were we just next to her the whole time?
I thought you guys were next to her.
Okay then. Yeah, Taul's just he told you it was a award. Wait, what?
Do you mind if I give this a little spin?
I can assure you it does no bodily harm, unless you're just a sourpuss all the time.
Fire away. Just get a gaslit through every angle over it.
Alright. Do you willingly allow the effects to go off, or do you want to roll a save?
No, he's taking it.
I'm going to publicly roll what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Hand of Oog.
What now?
She brings her wand up and flicks it toward your direction, and you see in front of you this weird pitch black hand with long, sharp red nails, kind of giving you like a little finger wave.
Huh. Neat.
As well as that, when she flicks the wand in your general direction, you start to feel slightly funny as the corners of your mouth begin to forcibly go up into an awkward smile.
Huh. That's neat. I wonder what.
Jesus Christ, don't smile, man.
You get a creepy mouth, you know.
As you have gained the Wand of Smiles.
Oh my God.
She looks at this and goes, "Oh, I can make anyone smile with my spells. That's weird."
Why did you give this power to a child?
Because it's the safest one.
Holy frick.
Jimmy, don't you turn it off?
Alright. Wand of Smiles. So, Wand of Smiles, uncommon wand. Here's the details.
Kadoki.
Boop.
Yes. Okay.
I am going to remove the as an action thing. It's just you can use a charge when you use a spell on a target, and you can force them to smile as well.
I love how this is like, what if what the heck is that spell? The uncontrollable laughter spell was a cantrip.
Oh wait, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's 30 feet too.
And yeah, it's exactly like that. I forgot.
Okay, never mind.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah, Tasha's hideous laugh. I'm sorry, redacted. Hideous laughter.
Alright, so, yeah, you keep in the action thing, but there you go. You've got a wand of laughter.
So I can use this or a spell kind of thing. I think keeping it as an action is a lot better, because then I could be like, oh yes, double up on my Tasha's if I have it.
Yeah. I thought it was just Smiles. They grabbed a different one. Oh well, this will work. It's just Smiles and laughing uncontrollably, which is really good against any spellcasting target.
Do I only just have the smile part right now?
For now.
Yeah, for now. She dismisses the hand and goes, does that work? Did that make him stop smiling?
Now the laughter begins.
No, okay, the smile stopped, right, first?
No. The smile was still going. She dismissed it and she said that, and now you begin to laugh.
Okay, let me just do that. Okay. Okay. I said,
What is the matter with you? How do I make it stop?
It doesn't say.
Can I roll an Arcana to make this stop?
You can roll that. Solomon's going to go into the box and read the little pamphlet, and it says, doesn't have a deactivation. May have made a mistake. Yeah, he may be like that for about a minute, child. Grin is just grinning at this point.
Ew, ew. I know you got something.
Let me roll an Arcana to see if I can make it stop.
Like, Taul's just looking at Grin and clawing at his pants.
The laughter is offsetting you. You have no idea currently as you try to think, but that hideous laughter is just unnerving, especially with his teeth.
She just looks to the professor, is like, could you make this stop, please? I'm not sure what I need to do.
Thanks for a second. Reaches under his desk, pulls out a staff, and whack! Make a wisdom save.
Oh, lordy.
Make a wisdom save, Taul.
18.
He bonks you on the head, and now you're just angry. It stopped.
Bonk.
Just clutching his chest because his lungs were burning.
But yes, Allyssha, Grissom Academy is very happy to have you, and we hope to see further progress on your magical gains.
Thank you very much, and I guess I gotta go to the Bibliopex and find out how to work this thing. This is a really strange wand.
Agreed.
I thought it was a different wand, but this will work. It won't harm anybody.
Well, if I really need to use this, I could. Wait a minute. I'm going to go to my dueling class. This is perfect. And she goes and runs up and hugs the professor. Yeah. This is gonna give me a heck of a leg up.
Solomon just makes small chuckle sounds under his mask as he hears that, and you begin heading out. And we're going to move to the next person as 1 hour has passed. Time flies, man.
Time flies when you're doing class.
Yes, so you have the 1/3 of a way for your cantrip and 1/5 for the disguise self, and you got a new wand.
Yeah.
So next up, we are going for Kinska. Taul, how much are you regretting your decision of becoming a babysitter?
Yada yada.
20 gold a day. 20 gold a day. 20 gold a day.
Wrong person. Where are you, Dante? There you are.
I'm somewhere. I don't know where.
All right.
Yeah.
So, you left the Dower Steamworks.
Indeed.
Where do you want to head off to first?
She is first going to go to to one of the corner shops to buy several drinks before she heads on over to not the where they keep public records. So.
Public records? All right.
Indeed.
Let's see. What exactly are you trying to find currently?
the list I gave you several weeks ago.
I'm looking at the list. I'm wondering which one you're going for first.
Okay. So, first things first, she is going to look up Shirofax and the family history surrounding her, since apparently her parents are dead.
All right. So you grab a drink. You head to the Silver District, as that is where the library is.
Indeed.
Right. The Grand Library is over to the left side of the Academy, in which, going into there, you are greeted by quiet and books upon books upon books. I have no doubt you've been through here a few times to get research, so you understand where to find details such as that. So you head to the back and ask for authorization to look through public records, in which they will ask for your name and reasons why, and you'll share your name and your identity as a newsletter worker.
She's part of the press.
Yes. So once in, I need you to roll an investigation check.
Oh boy, investigation. Let's go.
Your boss gives you a call. I need pictures of Dragon Man.
Oh my god. "17 intelligence beats the DC. So you go through and you start rummaging through the C section. You find many different draconic names starting with C in this, but eventually you do find Chirofax. And that is a thick bitch.
That's a big boy.
But with that, I'm going to need you to roll another investigation roll as you begin studying Chirofax, as you set down this big, basically almost a book, onto the desk and begin reading.
Alright. She's nothing if not consistent.
Man, how does it feel to have two high intelligence characters? Man, we've never done this.
Then let's start from the beginning, right? So you got her mother and father, and then her brother. Let's start with those three.
Well, first thing you will know is this important information. The Chirofax belong to one of the first elders.
Oh.
They are not ritually made, they are directly made through mating.
Ooh, that's spicy.
So their bloodline goes from a human in the past, as well as adult dragon. Well, elder dragon. And you would know that direct bloodlines tend to want to keep that bloodline strong. So they only go for other direct bloodlines. So far from here, what you understand is possibly that the arranged marriage was to make sure that the direct bloodlines stay, as Silvermanes are also direct bloodlines.
Gotcha.
You know, the cause of death of the Mr. and Mrs. Chirofax, the mother and father, was because the father died in war. The mother killed herself. as a common occurrence when as stated in the files, common occurrence of direct bloodline individuals is when they bond, they only stick with that one person. And when they die, 9 out of 10, usually the widowed partner wants to die as well. Averos Kyrofax is a well-known martial artist, as well as was supposed to be the next dojo master of this generation.
How do you spell our brother's name?
Averos, Aveross.
Okay.
That's a name and a half.
Yeah. Timora Kyrofax is an artist as well as a performer. Easily enough, you would know her to be in the theatrics, and she is well known for her roles. She tends to like to do dramas rather than comedies or tragedies. Well, a mix of both, not one or the other. And as well as that, she was nominated as a pageant winner and won gold medal and Miss Dragon's Rest. There is more details in here, family members as well, and a lot of the same things happen here. Most deaths, natural or unnatural, the direct bloodline causes the other one to just want to die. A couple have survived, but 9 out of 10, just like before, they just stopped living once the other one died. But many accomplishes from the family tree entirely. You have some that were well-known doctors, some who have been victorious in war and has lived. Tell the tale. You have diplomats. You have more artists. These guys do a lot of things. And that is what their dynasty is known for. Their dynasty is known for their versatility. Anything else you want to look for specifically in these documents?
Okay. So that, from the sounds of it, they've been in the newspaper a lot for their achievements and some of the shall we say more sinister happenings. She mentioned her brother is in the hospital now, and that's because of the explosion. Let's see. She wants to mainly look at their current relationships to other households now. Like, has there been any drama in them and other households? So
investigation again.
All right. Ooh. That'll be a 10.
That 10.
There was some dramas on her being arranged as someone as to be married to be bonded with someone else. They were supposed to be bonded to Grab name. There we go. Mathiax Volrenoris.
That's a name and a half as well.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna try and pronounce this.
Like
His name is
that looks like
Matt.
That actually looks like Massio to me.
Massio. Oh, because of the AEX, yeah.
It's Mathax.
Mathax. Okay.
It's not your sax. It's not your sax. It's my sax.
My sex.
Oh,
wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You know, we try to skirt through these jokes with a little bit of class, and then there's just a belly flop.
A little bit of man, you're in a D&D session.
Yeah, what are you talking about,
What are you
bitch?
talking about?
All right. Hold up. That is the most recent one, and it was dealing with Tamara Kyrofax and deciding to bond with oh wait. I think I messed up names. Shit.
Oh no. Oh no.
Where's the invite? Oh shit, it's buried.
Oh shit.
It's buried.
We buried the dam.
Are you mistaking the sister for the one that was to be married?
I think I actually put the wrong name as whose brother.
Oh.
Just need to find it. Give me a TikTok.
Don't worry, it happens to everyone.
Pins.
It also doesn't help. I'm making you flesh these characters out even more than they're supposed to be.
So that's what you get.
While we go through these wonderful technical difficulties, let's talk about the one of black dragons.
Avaros was the one she was supposed to be bonded to. The brother has a different name. Shit.
Okay, Evros was the husband. Okay.
Ray, your notes. Who's the brother of Kyrofax?
Oh, gracious note taker. Grant us your notes.
I hate you people so much. Alright, let me go through my shit. So Kyrofax is part of the Silvermane family, yes?
She was to be, but she has a brother who fought Avaros Silvermane for her since their father wasn't there.
Alright, so Avaros was the one who had the unfortunate circumstance. The funny thing about that is he was only mentioned in session 0, not before or after.
Yeah.
So we'd have to watch session 0 to get his name?
Yeah.
Probably.
This is what we call a free plug. Go watch session 0. It's amazing.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll put 3 question marks for the freaking brother's name, and we'll go back and find it later.
I'm looking at my notes. I can't find his name.
No.
Come on, baby, what's the name?
Give me potato salad.
Because I literally only have the 4. I only have Carthanax, Avaros, Haspir, and Sylvana. I honestly did not think to put down the name of the guy who started the fight.
Alright. I'll just have to put Brother Kyrofax for now.
Okay.
I have to watch fucking session 0 yet again. God damn it.
That's what you get.
The point about rewatching sessions is to put down the notes when you're watching them.
I have in notes. I have a bunch of notes. That's the issue.
Man, Control F Cinders. Just Control F. Type down the name Silvermane or Silverfang.
Chirofax.
Chirofax.
Oh, let's just get through this so that everybody can get a turn, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, the brother is not Avaros. That is the person that was supposed to bond with Tamura.
Yeah.
So, brother was well known to be a monk, and he was to be a dojo master eventually. First of his generation.
Okay.
Alright. No, not there either. So, as for any other kind of mishaps, there's a couple of rivalries with other houses, specifically some black dragonborn houses, as well as some blue ones. Easily disputed, nothing really bad happened. Some of the cases were won by the other houses, but most of the cases have been won by the Chirofax individuals.
Okay.
Is there any more information you want, or is that enough for the Chirofax?
That is enough for the Chirofax.
Alright.
Now to dig into something a little bit more personal, the Dower Steamworks and Dower in particular.
Okay.
Gold.
Roll investigation.
Roll a natural one, for my sake.
Wow!
Thank you, Dante. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, Dante. Thank you so much. You care about me so much.
Mouth of War strikes again!
My stand is too strong.
Stand up, mouth of war.
So let me give you as roll 20 would as roll 20 disputes. Let me give you the 411 real quick.
What's funny is I do have inspiration. The question is, should I waste it on this?
Not as easy.
That is up to you.
That's up to you. Remember, you have multiple chances to look through these notes, but do you really want to waste your inspiration on something like this?
Yeah.
That's why I haven't used my inspiration on not getting my notes down right. Like.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and tell me what little bit she finds, and then I'll go there.
You go through for Dower, you find absolutely nothing. There seems to be no records here.
Okay. Well, there's no records there. She'll search for him again later in a different section of the library.
Sure.
So, next, she's going to look up Avaros himself, the groom.
Okay.
Get the history of him and his family.
Alright. Silvermane's it is. Roll investigation.
You know, with that nat 1 roll, I feel like this is going to be an unintentional running gag where Dower and Dower Steamworks is like somehow the best kept secret in all of the Dragon's
In all
Realm.
of Drakuza.
In all of Drakuza.
Listen, I want things to happen a certain way, so I have to use my stand at points where I think it's most necessary.
I know, right?
You will never. It's just like you will never arrive at the truth.
You'll never arrive at the truth.
You will find the documents, Silvermane, but unlike the Chirofax, this is a lot slimmer.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Roll another investigation to read through the documents for any information you want. So what's the first information you're going for?
Alright, first information she's going for is directly related to Avros, anything he's done, Oh!
Wow!
Oof.
What the hell is up with these rolls?
Wow.
The greatest issue that she finds while looking through this is the fact that the notes are splotched. There is information there, but a lot of the information is blacked out.
Okay, okay.
A lot of redacted information, but from the information you gather, he was a high scoring in his academics, varsity duelist, very well versed in 5 different languages. And was to succeed in inheriting the Silvermane estate.
Huh?
As well as that, he is the only surviving child of Silvermane. Blood related.
Anymore.
Yeah.
Well, if he's the only surviving child of Silvermane, if he dies, who gets to succeed? Did Master Silvermane have any siblings?
No siblings. Each and every one of them died in the war.
Oh.
That's very interesting.
You find case after case of deceased, missing in action, deceased. Silvermane does come from the last great war of the dragons. It had taken a great toll on many families, and the Silvermanes were very much targeted by assassins, as was stated by Hasmir as he was adopted by him.
So, the question is since he was the only surviving son, does that mean that the bloodline is gone completely?
His wife has also perished, so yes. Unless he weds again, he is the last Silvermane, aside from his adopted son, Hasmir, who is not by blood. And this explains why the thing is so slim. War heroes, multiple of them, but they're all gone.
So, once he dies, everything's going to go to Hasmir. And it's obviously known that Hasmir has no intentions so far.
Sad part about war.
And?
Saving Private Ryan moment.
Yes. Okay, so the next part of that I'm going to look at is any businesses or so to speak.
Businesses?
Yes, businesses and connections.
One familiar business connection is the Cyronox company.
Okay, fair enough. And that connection is what?
They own half the stocks for it, so they have half control of the company.
Which explains why it's part of the army, because they can get it cheaper because they own part of it.
Yes. As well as that, there are a couple restaurants that are under the Silvermanes. There is a bank under the Silvermane. Where is it found? Found in the central business area, like the rest. Its name is Golden Leaf Bank. And then there is a list of blacked out names for other businesses.
That's to be suspected because of their illicit activities.
Yep.
Okay.
Any other information you want specifically?
Let's see. Yes, there is some more. I can't remember. Is Astro shot a place or a person?
Is what?
Hold on, I'll post it in chat because I am terrible at pronouncing things.
Astrostat. He's the doctor that works under Sirentech.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. I will look him up.
All right, easy enough. Roll another investigation.
I told you mine would be the longest.
Yeah, I understand. We're
I see
still
nothing
doing
right
good
here.
time, though. You're just doing research, and I can deal with that. Alright, 18. Easy enough. Astrostad is a well-known doctor who specializes in prosthetics. He is well known for taking care of various dismembering wounds, as well as he has a history of racism towards chromatics.
Okay. So, looking into his family history, can I find the source of that racism?
Investigation again. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of names.
That's a lot of names, man.
Going to be a little bit higher than the normal DC, so.
I almost hit insight. Well,
21 will do it, though.
There
Okay.
we go.
From the information you see, Astrostad started his medical practice on the field. So he's seen every single wound from the war that goes through his tent. As well as that, he's had to close the eyes of his own siblings. All three siblings were killed in a vanguard attack that almost got to his base. The ones that killed him were of white scaled. They were known as the Frostmire Brigade.
The what brigade? The Frost what brigade?
I posted in there, Frostmire.
Oh, Frostmire. Okay.
So his racism is more towards the white-scaled than the others, but he despises all chromatics. And there's multiple reports of him absolutely refusing to give prosthetics or falsely putting prosthetics on them. The probable cause of the reason why he's still in the medical field is due to the fact of his history of being a medical surgeon on the field.
Okay, and has there been any legal battles that have been taking place because of his racism?
There is a death on his hands, actually.
Ooh.
Ashamir of the Frosted clan.
Yeah, I highly doubt they'd take that standing down.
Young one who ended up with a missing shoulder and arm. Went in to get his wounds taken care of. Died on the table. Astroshot was the one who had the blade on his hand. He was the main surgeon.
Okay.
It is still an unsolved case to this day, as they are playing the long games with the family. It seems. From what you got with that 21, the history in this, it looks like his lawyers are selling out the family.
Mm.
Alright. That is the information for that. Anything else you want to look for?
I do believe it's time to work on the organizations.
Which one specific?
She is first going to look into Vashter Industry.
Vashter Industry is a prosthetics company. It is a general prosthetics. They make normal functioning prosthetics, but many people have said that they have been cutting corners and their quality has plummeted while their quantity has increased.
Alright. And can she get any names on where they may be obtaining their supplies?
I would say that would be classified information by the industry.
Okay.
So you would have to go to them to figure that out.
Okay.
Alright. Anything else?
Yes, she is going to look up general history on Cyranok as a company as well.
Cyranok, the company that Astrosad works under, is a well-known medical company in which they have the Cyranok Hospital, in which most of the prosthetics that Astrosad does is there, and it's general medicine as well as surgical procedures done there. They have been established for 3 centuries now and has taken care of the majority of the people in Dragon's Rest. Well-known company, well-trusted, just some bad gigs in the building.
Okay.
Anything else?
And the last company to look up is Dower Steamworks.
Hey.
Dower Steamworks.
Hey, Don.
Roll an investigation.
Do you mind rolling another natural one for me, or below a 10?
No, favore.
Listen, I told you she'd come back and take it from a different angle.
Okay.
With an 18, you find in the business section Dower Steamworks. Now, to make it more fair for Ray, what is the public information of Dower Steamworks?
God, I wish you had asked me this like months ago, so I would have had it prepared. I guess if you were to look it up in the news as a business, Dower Steamworks is an organization that would have been... So Dower Steamworks started small, I would say about probably over 100 years ago. But with every passing decade, the business would have gotten bigger and bigger with noticeable jumps with every mass amount of years or so. They first started off as an auto company, specifically doing nothing but cars, and well, it actually would have started off as a small mechanics company. Then they would have gone into auto. Then they would have gone into dealing with auto mail until it got to the point where it is now, as Gorinox deals in low to mid to high grade auto mail. The same with automobiles, and you would also see that they have gained a award for the very first functioning auto mail eye. Works just like an actual eye in all facets with some extras. And there would probably be pictures of the building going from like this single-story thing to eventually a 2-story thing to a 3-story, now it's a 4-story, then a 5-story thing.
That is the information you get.
Alright.
Lots of great reviews on their automail. You get what you pay for, they say.
Okay, so there's 3 things she didn't really get that she wanted, but she got most of it. So she is happy with what she has and is going to start compiling all that shit.
Alright. Anything else you want taken care of?
No, she will wrap everything up, grab her empty bottles from all this research to throw them away and head back towards the newspaper company.
Alright. As you do, and you begin to walk, you notice that it is nighttime. as it is well deep into the evening. And as you travel to there, you bump into somebody as you handle all the papers.
Hmm.
As you do, you hear a familiar voice that says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that." As you see a familiar Furbolg face from the wedding, as you see Knock.
Oh. Oh, it's no problem, darling. You know what? I think we met before. You were at the wedding, weren't you?
The wedding with the Silver Mane? Yes.
Oh, it was such a tragedy. I hope you're doing okay.
I'm fine. Was in the musician spot anyways. He looks up and down at you and clicks a finger. Kinska. Correct?
Oh, yes. You got a good memory.
Have to be. Hard to remember sheet music if you forget it every time.
Oh, I can only imagine so.
So what are you doing out this late of night, Kinska?
Oh, I was just doing some research. I'm heading back to the newspaper now.
Well, usually the streets are dangerous at night. Do you need an escort?
Oh, aren't you a sweetheart? I should be fine, but if it's not too much trouble, you're welcome to walk with me.
He nods and hold out the crook of his hand.
She accepts it.
Now, where is this workplace you work at?
Oh, it's over in the Tungsten District.
All right. Good night for a stroll, then, he says, as we're going to move on to the next person. Okay. Taul, Allyssha, Kinska taken care of. Tony taken care of first. Gorinox, Crag taken care of last. All right, we're back to the start. So, Tony,
Hey, Tony!
it is your turn.
Let's kick it.
As you guys get into the train, you guys have covered up the wounds to Strawman's arm. As well as that, you're uncomfortable sitting with your comrades as the deed has been done and injuries were taken. Your friend, oh shit. Sorry, goddamn names.
Sully, Q, Foley.
Sully, yeah. Sully is over there just covering his face with a cold rag to take care of the road burn on his face. Just wiping it down. Q is glaring at Strawman currently because they took out their fucking motorcycle. Bones seems to be meditating currently
Oh,
as you guys wait for the stop.
So, what I'm imagining is like, it's like that scene in The Warriors. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie when they get on the train. Yeah, it's like when they get on the train and that couple comes on and they're just looking at them, and the Warriors are all beat up after crossing Coney Island.
Yeah, that's the looks you're getting right now currently. Strawman is still unconscious.
Tony's gonna take out a cigarette and just take out the Zippo, flip it, light it. No How's everyone doing?
I ate concrete today, Sully says quietly.
We
The front of the
buff.
fucking bike I've been making for a year is in pieces.
Well, luckily both of those things will buff your face and your bike. I know it's tough.
I'm just hoping this was worth it, says Bones.
It will be. We won't be living in a warehouse. We won't. Lives will be a lot better than they were whenever we was kids. All right. This is what we've all been striving for whenever we made that pact that day in school. Now, what's finally going to come to fruition? Can't go anywhere but up at this point.
I hope Strawman can forgive you.
I'm pretty sure he'll forgive us. Well, me. Whenever we get him a new hand with maybe some fancy gadgets on it to help make his job easier.
That the ride is pretty quiet afterwards. Contemplation. Some angry stares at Strawman from Q still. As he just polishes his Betty slowly.
Don't kill him.
Not gonna kill him. Not gonna kill him.
We all
I'm gonna shoot him.
No, we've already maimed him enough. And then on top of that, the starved mimics in the alley already took a bite out of his shoulder. We don't need anything else. Look, he's paid his dues. Personally, I wish we didn't have to do this to get in, but this is what we had to do.
He says, still polishing Betty. Takes about 15 minutes before you make it to the last district you were in when you were in the headquarters of the Silver Fang. I would suggest a survival check to find the place.
Okay. Hopefully the rolls will be with me tonight. Kia! Oh.
Yeah.
11 wisdom. With 11 wisdom, you're not very familiar with which district is this? District in question was right over here. Gotta find the district. Chat.
I have these districts pinned, I believe.
I'm reading them.
Alright.
Wasn't there? This was in the Tungsten District. There it is. Yep, Tungsten District. There it is. So, it's a little bit more complicated here. There's a lot more businesses around here than where the warehouses was in the Patina District. So, you guys have to just kind of weave through, and eventually do find it, but it took you guys a while. There's slight moanings from Strawman as he's slowly coming back.
Please don't wake up before we get here. The last thing we need to do is chase you down.
And as As you approach the building, you see two silver dragonborn guarding the front entrance. They kind of stiffen when they see you, and one speaks out. You got any business here?
Yeah. We got one hand for the boss.
Kind of look over to you guys, see Straw Man being carried. See you guys looking rough and tumbled. Alright, get in there. Don't touch anything. There's some washrooms. Don't show up to the boss looking dirty.
Thank you. It's been a very, very long night.
I bet. Says as they open the door.
Thank you, gentlemen. Alright, boys. Let's get cleaned up.
Do you try to clean up Straw Man?
Of course.
Alright. A little bit more difficult. That will be a animal handling check.
An animal handling.
Just because he's tabaxi?
Wow.
Just because he's tabaxi? Racist.
No, because he's an unconscious body that's squirming.
Man.
Man.
Cat man.
Man.
Man, he's already got a fucking mild concussion.
It's like, hey kid, wake up. He just punches him in the back of the head.
Hey, stop fucking struggling.
Yeah, I can't wait
He's wiggling, and then you go to wipe off some blood, and he moves his hand, begins to slip. You grab, and you actually grab the stump, and he just screams Bloody Mary before going back unconscious completely again.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, shit.
And he's limp as Limp Biscuit.
No,
Oh. Fuck. Alright. You fucking mook.
So it takes you longer to get finished, as you gotta take care of him, who is now fully unconscious, and yourself.
It's been a long fucking night.
Eventually, you come out of the room. Sully's looking a lot better. He seems to have pulled out his disguise kit and just covered up the road burn. Bones looks fine. Little stitches here and there, but that's about it. Q looks fine. He wasn't even hurt. He was on the rooftop.
He was on the roof. Just sniping.
Yep. Sniping like a fucking monster, dear God. I'm so glad I didn't give him sharpshooter, he just fucking insta-kill things. Shit.
That should be his next feat.
Yep. They wait for you before they head towards the big doors. And who opens the doors?
Tony will.
Right. You open the door to find Silvermane on the phone smoking a cigar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to you later. Somebody's coming to my office. Puts the phone down, looks towards you. Ah! Isn't that the orc? Child of the Golden Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Tony's fine by me.
Alright, Tony. What you got for me?
He throws the hand onto the table. I did it. The deed's been done.
So I'm guessing that's the tabaxi in question. And the rest of these are part of your team.
Yeah, my crew. The G-Wings. We came up with that name in middle school. It just kind of stuck.
I can tell.
But look,
Fine.
just give Straw Man a second chance. he's good for
Like I
night
said, all I needed was his hand. We're not
Okay.
monsters. We don't need a life. But ultimately, it's not up to me if he wants to stay or not. It's up to him. But this little activity that I have you do has told me everything I needed to know. I know exactly what to use you for. That unfortunately means that some jobs that I have will not be available for you and your crew. The fact that you cut off his hand means that you all will be better off being my direct workers. Which means all the jobs I'm giving you is stuff that is straightforward. Anything that needs decision making while still doing it, I don't trust you with it.
Fair enough. We're just some street toughs off the street. Makes sense that you're just going to give us straightforward jobs at first. But hopefully, if we work our way up, you can eventually come to trust us.
We shall see about that, he says as he holds out a hand towards you.
Tony puts his hand to his.
He hands you 4 rings with rusted silver. Now your gang is affiliated with my gang. You'll be treated as family, but you gotta work from the bottom up.
Fair enough. I didn't expect any less.
I didn't get the one for the catman. I'll wait to see if he still wants to be with your group.
Yeah. Me too.
Alright. We will see you in 2 days.
Fair enough. Thank you. As Tony walks out of the room, clenching the ring in his hand, he has a faint smile on him. He closes his eyes, and he's just daydreaming about his life in the Mafia whenever he works his way up.
Alright. Where do you go at this point?
Alright. You mooks, where do y'all want to go? It's been a long night.
Just want to go to bed, man.
Alright. Let's go find a motel or a hotel, whichever one
Alright.
comes first.
Investigation. Yeah.
You better not fail me, roll 20. 20! Why? I'll kill you.
Roll 20. That funky 20.
11, 9, 11, bro.
Man, it's like it's trying to tell us something.
It's like it's trying to tell us something.
Hey, don't look to me. I don't have any fucking intel.
Yeah, Kinska, where's that intel?
Yeah, Kinska.
Where the good hotels at?
There's a really nice, quaint one down the street called Hotel 666.
Oh, no! That's not a hotel!
I'm not going there. I'm not dumb.
You know, in this area, there's no real hotel, so you move back to the Copper District, and you were able to find a decent hotel there. As you guys set up the rooms, it's 1 gold per room. They're actually pretty well taken care of and very nice, and come with a continental breakfast in the morning.
Ooh, continental breakfast. Let's go to the grapes of Spain.
The grapes of Spain, the grapes of Spain.
Did someone
So
say
do you guys
grapes?
just get a big room, or do you guys get individual rooms?
I think we're so damn tired. We just get a big room so we can all just go to bed. But we will tie up.
Tie up.
Starman to the
I
bed.
saw that coming.
Haha.
Yeah, it's his choice.
As,
Not letting him make it.
as you tie him up and you guys begin to get ready for bed, eat some dinner, Strawman begins to awaken. Oh.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
He looks down at his stump. And then he looks back up at you with a look of absolute betrayal.
Knock it off.
Can't believe you did that to me.
It's not like I wanted to do it. Something that we had to do.
Fucking sellout.
It's not a fucking sellout.
No, I need both of my hands to do my job.
And what did I tell you? We can try to get you a prosthetic. Probably even better than your original hand. It can have little nifty gadgets.
I have to feel what I'm doing. Metal's not going to let me feel. You ruined me.
Alright. Look, Strawman. Stop being so melodramatic. Look, I get it, we chopped off your hand. But you can get a new one.
Being so melodramatic.
But being such a pussy.
I'm being such a bitch. It's only a hand.
Man, man.
Yeah, it's only one of your limbs where like the second listen all your nerve endings are.
Melodramatic. I'm being melodramatic. Is that what you just told me?
I mean, look, you're gonna get a new hand. I don't know, you're crying over spilled milk.
Coming out of this. Give me the fuck out of this. Untie me. Untie me now.
And what are you going to do?
I'm done. Fuck you, I'm done.
Really hoping it wasn't gonna come to this. I thought you would see the brighter side of things.
You took my fucking hand.
Because you fucking stole from one of the biggest fucking mafias in the city. And you didn't expect any fucking repercussions. Did you even fucking think? I mean, I wanted to join with them recognizing us. But no, you had to be a fucking dumbass. And fucking steal from them. You don't shit where you fucking eat, straw man.
We didn't eat there. They were in rival gangs.
Oh my god.
No, you wanted to eat there. I saw an opportunity and I took it. I was going to get you guys up and then we get out of this fucking city and go somewhere nice. Start our own gang somewhere else where there's not a bunch of mafias and all that shit. There's no black claws trying to kill us. There's no silver fangs breathing down our fucking necks. There's no orc gangs on us. No. You wanted to join with the silver fang. You wanted a silver fucking platter. Fucking should have guessed that from a golden dragon's little boy.
Tony takes out Lucille and proceeds to bash his head in.
Oh shit! Alright. Word.
Roll a hit.
Think,
Oh,
straw
boy.
man, think.
I love how Blau was like, I'm not gonna kill him, and I'm like, you're gonna kill him.
Yeah, I'm
bet-
gonna kill his mofo ass.
Look, he should have known better not to talk about his daddy.
Roll
Shouldn't have brought
damage.
it up.
Oh,
Shouldn't have
oh,
brought
right.
it up.
His hand gets cut off by his friend, but he can't talk about his friend's dad. Yeah, sure.
Nope.
I don't think you understand that, like,
No,
Tony...
I get it. Tony's a piece of shit, but hey, no one's a hero.
He's out cold again.
His minor concussion's now a mid concussion.
A
I'm
major
gonna-
concussion.
Look, because of the comment, Strawman knows not to hit that subject, and Tony kind of loses it and just keeps going.
Oh!
Literally, no one else is stopping this.
No, Bones is stopping you. No! You said no killing! He is going to stop you. The 20 plus. Fucking hell. Roll on athletics. By 1 point, you escape.
Oh, why is Roll20 just giving me 11s? What the...
My name is
Because
Tony
it's-
11.
As you go to bash again, your muscle Bones tries to stop you. You push him out of the way. Now, Sully is going to use hold person on you since the short rest has been passed. So roll a hold person.
Hold person is
I-
charisma?
I think so.
Let me double check.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom?
I was-
Alright, gotcha.
I was close.
Wow, what the fuck, Roll20?
That is a definite failure as you hear him stab himself, and again, the blood red tendrils, almost like thorn vines, wrap around you and stops your movement. Bones, Bones, get Strawman out of here. Q, push Tony onto the bed.
Oh my.
Shut the fuck up.
As,
No.
as Bones going to take Strawman to the hospital now because he is thoroughly concussed, you are going to be restrained until you calm down by Sully.
He fucking knows better than to fucking bring that shit.
We took his hand.
He
We took his
fucking
hand.
knows better.
We took his hand, man. What'd you think was going to be said? There was not going to be any daisies in this.
We didn't have to do this if we didn't fucking steal.
He wasn't expecting us to be joining the Silverman.
How did he not? We've been talking about this for months.
And months have passed and these have failed.
Fine. You know what? Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign that the only way to get in was to hurt someone. I didn't want it to be straw man. I expected, go get some fucking gook right off the fucking sidewalk. Boom. Done. But
It
no.
is what it it is what it is, and we've got to deal with what we've got. We're there now. There's no point in looking back.
Yeah, that's true. But it's not like I wanted to cut off Straw Man's hand. He knows that, right?
He knows you,
Gotta know.
but I don't think he knows if you were willing to find a different way. You're a little bit too straightforward for your own good.
Mm.
I think it's nice personally, but for others it's a bit harder.
I mean, I asked you guys. Anyone else have any fucking bright ideas on how to go about this instead of cutting off his hand? We couldn't come up with anything.
Maybe we need to start thinking outside of the box more often. We need to practice more.
You know what? You might be right about that.
We could use somebody with fucking brains, maybe. I mean, we could scheme, but that's about fucking it.
Well, maybe being the Silver Fangs will help us with that.
Looks like we're gonna need a new member anyways. Hmm.
You think Straw Man's gonna come after us if he ever gets the chance?
He's too skittish for that. He's probably going to cause problems different ways, but he's not going to try to kill us. Right now he has got wounds, so don't see him coming after us anytime soon. We're just going to have to wait.
Yeah, I guess we are. I just wish he would have seen that. He would have gotten at least a new fucking hand out of the deal. If he just would have cooperated, this would have went a lot smoother. Look, I get it. No one wants their fucking hand chopped off. But this is literally what we've been working for. This is the pact we made in school. This is what we wanted to do. To get out of our shitty situations. Actually make something of ourselves. The working man's a sucker.
You know, that thing that Silvermane said. He understood what we were going to be responsible for. Maybe he already had thoughts that maybe he wouldn't. He just wanted to see.
Wanted to see how far we would go.
Say that again.
He wanted to see how far we'd go.
You want to see where our limits stop? Maybe.
But why was it this is the fucking test of loyalty? We fucking failed it.
We passed yet failed, I think. Got the command done. He asked for a hand, we gave him a hand. Now that I think about it, his stature, the way he talks, what if we just brought Strawman unconscious?
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, go say that again.
I didn't even think about that. I thought about cutting off another Tapaxi's hand, but then if he saw a straw man with two hands, that would be a fucking problem. Could you fucking light me a cigarette while I'm tied up? Please.
Goes into your pocket, pulls out your cigarettes, takes one out, points a finger at it, firebolt goes off.
he kind of inhales on one side and then exhales on the other.
You calm now?
Yeah. I don't know
Alright.
what it is. Anytime someone mentions that fucking bastard, I fucking lose it.
Family be family.
You even consider him family when he's fucking gone on some fucking dumbass mission of peace bullshit. He fucking left, Mom. That's all he fucking did. And let us fucking struggle.
Dragons are very strange creatures. Also lived too long. Maybe he just lost track of time.
Well, fuck it. Is there any fucking room service here?
There's a menu, so I'm going to take that as a yes. There's a buzzer.
Got any alcohol?
I have no doubt we're in the Copper District, basically.
Let's get some drinks.
Let's get some for Bones as well. He's going to have to drop him off at a hospital after that hit. Should have punched him instead of using your bat.
Yeah, I probably should have. But I flew off the handles. Reached for the steel. I don't know, I just felt like I was blinded. Like something else took over.
You need to get a lid on that. But for now, let's drink. We finally made it.
Yes, we did, my friends. Took a bit, but we fucking finally made it. Now, all we gotta do is climb the ranks. Become true mafiosos. Soon, it'll be suits, cars, women, gambling, all the luxuries we ever wanted. It's gonna be in the palm of our hands soon. If we keep on the grind.
I am going to upgrade Betty. And I'm getting
Oh.
fucking parts for that motorcycle.
If we get so high up in the mafia, you could probably get 2 Bettys, maybe even 3, fully tricked out.
Do I look like a man slut to you? Only need one Betty.
Oh. You know, Q, you never really told us why you named your crossbow Betty. Is this a former girl you had a crush on? Is it someone we knew?
No, good weapons have names. I wanted a female name. I got female name. I need a bio break. I need a bio break real fast, guys.
Well, while we're having that break, Tony, could you tell us more about how you destroyed half of Strawman's brain?
Well, it's very simple. I thought of Negan. And
Wow! Shit! God damn!
Wow, such an inspiration.
Such a man to follow. I heard that he was in second 7. You know.
Yeah. Can you believe a guy? Can you believe a guy with a bat wrapped in barbed wire can beat up a actual literal demon? Man.
You know what's funny is that Tony's bat Lucille also has barbed wire around it.
Just happens to have the same name too. I realized.
Yeah.
It so happens.
And if I'm being quite honest, Tony is based on definitely Tony Soprano from The Sopranos and Joe Pesci's character in what the fuck was it? was it Bronx Tale? Was it a Bronx
Yes,
Tale?
it's
Yeah.
a Bronx Tale.
The one where he walks into the fucking house. He's like, "Where's the party?" He gets fucking shot.
But shouldn't all of Tony's scenes cut the black myth scent?
Yes. No. Tony will ask for the billionth time. All right, straw man, where's the gabagoo?
God, I hope I don't have to say that.
Straw man. Straw man, you're in your hospital bed. You got what's done.
I sent you to the deli to get me a pound of gabagoo, and you didn't give me any gabagoo. Where's the gabagoo?
Don't give me the hospital with a concussion in one hand.
So you can fucking steal platinum from the fucking Silverfangs, but you can't give me a pound of gabagoo, you motherfucker.
You think that you can just walk out on me, even though my boss specifically said you could walk out on me, but I personally don't agree with my boss's narrative?
Hey, shut up. Look, Cody,
I'm disobeying my boss in the same night I joined.
Look, so Cody and the gang made a blood pact in school.
Oh, right, in school, yeah, when you were children.
All right.
Right.
He expects the blood pact.
Amazing. Yeah. Adult life is the same thing as child life, Tony.
Hey,
sure is.
Tony's like 17 years old, so
he's a grown ass man. He's an orc.
All right. As the scene ends with you drinking with Sully and Q, grimly, because you guys just lost a member, we are going to move on to Gorinox.
Oh. Yes.
Gorinox Evil Incorporated.
I am not evil. Wow. Okay, I get it. Just because I'm black, I'm evil. I see.
I feel like that's your slogan. I'm not evil. That's the slogan.
Gorinox is not evil. Incorporated.
So yes, Gorinox, during the same night he left, of course, is making his way towards the. Oh God! Let me bring up the districts. I have them right here. I believe that they are in areas, and I think I pinned them here. Oh no, that's not where I put them there. Huh. Oh yes, they are. I just need to pin them. I just forgot to. So that would be the Lampada Nera district, the black district. I'm gonna pin this right now.
Pin it.
Thank you for making all these district names, Jimmy.
You're very welcome.
Yes, thank you very much.
Very much.
The only one that I was actually not proud of was the Tarnished district, but it seems like everybody likes it, so joke's on me, I guess.
Because this is where the critically acclaimed Elden Ring has been created.
Yeah, Tarnished.
Gold's worn down so much it turned around. But yes, he's driving in the Lampada Nera district. Any identifying marks on his car have been covered over.
Now,
he has...
down the Lampada Nera district, this district is more for vices. So there are more bars here. As well as that. Oh dear God.
Who the fuck
Man, you're echoing bad. What the hell?
That just started out of nowhere. That was weird.
Here, is it gone now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was so strange. Okay.
Commonly found here are bars, as well as some casinos, and the red light district.
Gorinox just
within a district
has if one were to look at his face, there would be this strange light of familiarity that glosses over his features as he's just glancing around before he just settles into this melancholy drive, and his demeanor begins to slowly adjust in minuscule amounts to start before they settle into a noticeable frown. This is important.
As you sell yourself, you drive over to the tallest building in the area, in which is the Black Clover Casino.
Alright, putting that in my notes.
I hear that the owner of the Black Clover Casino yells like all the time.
No, he does not.
I did not mean to do that. I now regret naming it that.
I honestly don't. I honestly love it. I honestly do.
I love it. It's just the main character yells all the time.
It's a happy accident, and I'm taking it.
Just like the Tarnish District.
Just like the Tarnish District.
Alright. As you... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, Jimmy!
I'm sorry.
Jimmy.
Well, I didn't expect that.
God damn it. Alright. Now...
Alright.
Black Clover Casino.
So, how do you approach the Black Clover Casino?
Okay, so Gorinox. No one would think this from how he is depicted, or how he depicts himself from how he depicts himself at his job or among the other districts. But he goes to the valet parking. He steps out of his car with his cane, of course. And when he goes to the valet, he just has that look of seriousness in his eye. His eyes begin to glow a little bit. He hands the valet his keys.
So, Black Kobold. 4 foot. Tall kobold.
Oh, did you give him a name?
No.
Okay, I'm
just
sorry.
Black Kobold.
Sorry, I thought I heard one. My mistake.
No.
He looks at the kobold and he says, "Please, in the reserved parking area. I'm here
right away.
Here to see a very close friend."
No problem. All right. Which spot should I put this in?
He's going to glance around, making sure that the car he's looking for is there, and he is going to gesture. Right over there, among those sets of 10 cars.
Nods and begins going towards your car, starting it, and begin driving it over there.
He is going to making sure that he tips the man nicely when he comes back. He will then make sure to enter the casino. His attire is going to adjust itself. It's like when he walks through the doors, his pants, his shirt, and everything, the moment he walks through, it's like they change, and they are just this completely black and red tuxedo. As if the previous clothes were just an illusion. And then they just burn away into this. and he just makes his way across, left hand behind his back, using the cane on his right.
Alright. You walk through the lobby area, and you see a lady behind the desk. Welcome to the Black Clover. How can I help you?
Small smirk. Good evening, ma'am. I am here on special invitation. The leader wishes to see me.
Alright, follow me, she says as she leaves the booth and heads over towards the elevator.
He nods, and he makes sure to follow her.
She goes in first and then waits for you.
He will walk in after.
She'll close the gate, lock the gate, and press the penthouse button. And it takes about a few minutes before you reach to the top, before she opens the gate and lets you out.
He'll give her a light, gentlemanly bow before he walks out. Thank you.
No problem. Have a pleasant day, and good luck.
To you as well, my sweet.
She closes the gate, and it descends back down.
He turns, and he begins to make his way.
Alright. As you walk down this hallway, you slowly get towards a door, which is guarded by a black dragonborn. He sees you, nods, moves out of the way, and opens the door.
He nods as well with a smirk before he walks through.
As you enter, you are hit into the living area, and you see 5 people here. Someone resting aside on the wall, trying to be out of sight. A female dragonborn, a male kobold, and this person right here sitting, his arms behind the sofa and looking into the general direction where you're coming from as you enter. Damn it. There we are. Put him here.
Oh, goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yep. There we are.
I wonder, Candor, is it going to be on Roll20 or in Discord? Have you done the
It's Discord. I still haven't done that part.
Oh, this guy looks cool as hell.
As a very large black dragonborn lounges on here, his face sharp with bone ridges, exposed teeth, very strange horns, and a metal hand. As he sits resting his hands behind the seat, he looks at us and says, "Ah, so you finally decided to show up. Took you long enough."
What can I say? I was held up by a bunch of inconveniences. As he walks over with a smirk. And his eyes are now, they seem to be perpetually glowing. Just not super bright, but glowing in a sense of mischief.
Alright. Give me a second. I'm trying to find the other one. Since he's over here. I didn't get to finish him, damn it. As this is the person sitting over into the shadowy area.
You want
Oh no,
sir? You want tea, man?
oh no, the gray guy.
You want T-Man.
You want tea, man?
So, I imagine your old dragonborn man told you what I wanted.
And Gorinox is going to nod. In a manner of speaking, he said that it was very important that I arrive. Of course, with such an invitation alone, how could I refuse? It's rare that we get to meet like this.
Indeed. Well, we're needing to set up for something big that's going to happen soon. We don't know when it's going to happen. So we like to gain some of your stock into our own fold, if you understand what I mean.
His eyes open a little and he has a bit of a smile. And what, pray tell, would this sort of operation be? Is it with another rival gang? Or maybe we're going to gain some new territory?
Rival gang. See, the Silver Fang are riled up over something.
Oh. What are they now?
Yes. Apparently one of ours killed his son.
And he's going to put a hand to his chin. Now that you mention it, I actually was there at the wedding. Turned massacre. It was dreadfully gruesome. Oh, I got blood all over my beautiful suit. As he just wipes off fake dust that's not there with irritation. But I was the one to catch who did it. Except it was a little strange.
Really?
Yes, the one that was captured, while being a green dragonborn no less, bore our symbol. And after that, dissolved into ash and smoke. And spoke in that tongue.
Well, we've never shied from a fight, and if one of ours decided it was time to go, then I've got to endorse it as the new leader. So, if you three could give me and Mr. Dower some time, I wish to negotiate by myself this time.
He's going to look at the others and nod at them.
The other three nod as well and begin to leave the area. Takes some time, but they slowly make it out. And then once the door closes, he'll speak. So, Green Dragonborn.
Yes, green one. Use one of my special dragon slaying arrows to do the assassination. Very expensive. Very, very expensive.
Oh shit. They had one of them bad boys? I haven't seen one of those since the war. And you had one.
I was...
Gore, are you hiding things from me now?
He has a he has like a bigger smile on his face. Well, you did say that I had to become more independent, Father.
Right, I did, son. Right, I did.
He walks closer, and when he walks forward this time, he is completely holding the cane in his right hand, and he is walking perfectly on his right leg. Ah, I have to say, putting up this charade has taken years of practice, and it is still very annoying. But I love playing the long game, except it seems someone wishes to accelerate it without my saying so.
I'm gonna have to admit I like the long game too. Didn't expect to be in the leader spot that as long as I have been here. But our previous leader showed some weakness. You know how I feel about weakness.
Oh, absolutely, Father. I absolutely do know. It's why we share the exact same sentiment.
Though that being said, I'm going to have to say this. That Green Dragonborn, I didn't have anybody there. That wasn't me.
I figured as much. And he, goes to one of the chairs and he has a thinking position. It would make absolutely no sense for you to do something like that. I mean, inciting the Silver Fangs. Of course, we do want to get as much leverage over them as possible, but this virtual act of war, I only see diminishing returns when we don't have all the answers.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to this spot. Think that Green Dragonborn may be an outside faction or possibly from the original regime who doesn't like me.
How have
Didn't get them all. They scattered.
What was strange was the way in which he killed himself. He spoke in the demonic tongue.
I only know you and a couple other people know in that tongue.
Yes, a small few, but because it's so small that I am concerned. Very concerned. And
Well, Dragon's Rest is known for many factions in its walls. It doesn't surprise me. Maybe there's a new faction or a existing faction from before that's rising up again.
still, to find out where that error was and to do such a thing, I do not feel.
You're good at hiding your shit, so yeah, I'm surprised too.
I spoke with Cryo, and I think that we might have a rat. Someone who sympathizes with the previous Foundation leader. Speaking of which, Father, how is the new position?
It's pretty nice. I got a penthouse. I get all the money. I sleep on a pile of gold like a dragon. Best sleep I've had in years. That's pretty fucking nice.
Well, you can keep your piles of gold. I think I will take my bed.
Yeah. It's not for everybody, but it feels right for me.
Well, you do have hardier skills than I do.
Very much so. Who would have thought this old war dog would be here?
You're not that old. I know you can still kill a man in at least 130 different ways.
173.
103 more. Do you use forks or
Little things. Little things.
And as he's enjoying this moment, he's back to serious mode. If you say that the silver things are scrambling, I already have at least some of my men doing some snooping around. I have Matthias looking to see if there is any insurrection among our clan, and even more so among the Black Claws.
Yeah, I'm having my mates look around and see if he can find any of the stragglers from the old regime, those who are loyal to the last fucking piece of shit.
Even so, even if they're from the old regime, how is it that they're managed to infiltrate like this? We've changed everything that I could possibly think of, unless they have some sort
Hmm.
of unless they have some sort of new power.
Don't know. Gonna find out. Gotta get them aligned, and I also need to prepare for whatever the Silver Fang decides to do. It's also why I brought you here. So I definitely do need your help with things. We need
Absolutely,
some weapons.
absolutely, Father. I will do everything I can to help. Actually, you'll be interested to know that I have taken a bit of a liking to the adopted son of Karthanak Silvermane, Hasmir Silvermane.
You're getting with the White Death.
He just gives a big smile. That's fun. It's so fun, Father. He loves me. He genuinely likes me. And I won't lie, I think I might like him back, but he is such a perfect piece. He's such an amazing piece to play with. Oh, I said that I would get him an arm, and I'm making it. I want him to be the thing that bridges us and the Silver Fangs together so that they would have to rely on us in the coming future. He said he could get me an audience with Karthanak Silvermane properly.
Just nods his head. That sounds really interesting, son, but I need to inform you of his past. He was part of the war too. He's done things. And I have a strong stomach, and I've fought many things. But never would I ever wish to fight the White Death.
Then that is good. I do not wish to fight him. If I have to be completely honest with you, I believe that if I were to make an enemy of Haspir Silvermane, I would lose my life pretty quickly.
Very quickly.
And if not in a duel, then definitely with a legal system if he were to find anything, which I've been making sure no one could. Even so, what I really want is a workaround. Because he's not part of the gang, he's with the police force. If I give him some of the best equipment that I have to offer, like a new arm, and he's able to show it around his law enforcement companions, then we can find those with weaker wills and use them to our means. We don't need the whole precinct, just a few.
I like this plan.
I have to think about things in various angles since I'm not incredibly powerful. Magic aside, of course.
You're doing it better than I would. You know how I go. Just kill things.
Well, I won't lie, Father. Your method is very effective if crude. Eliminates the problem, it no longer becomes a problem. I can understand that.
Yep.
I guess I was just spoiled by mother when I was young. So many toys, so many playthings.
She was a piece of work. Still is. She's still going hard. Sister as well.
Good. Very good. I'm glad to hear that.
Some days we need to figure out a way to get all back together and just have some old family time for once. But we got business to handle first.
We do. Please, anything specific that you think you might need from me, besides equipment? Do you need any of my eliminators?
Maybe a couple.
Hmm.
They were, they're good at their jobs. I've seen them work. I've seen the results. Yeah, a couple of them would.
What
Don't
would-
need many, just one or two.
One or two. What kind of situation are we dealing with? Espionage? Combat? Or do you need support?
We need some intelligence and some combat support.
Hmm. And he thinks, intelligence and combat support. Well, if it's combat support, then I can give you Rhyme for sure. His magic and healing abilities would be perfect. And if you're looking for intelligence, as annoying as she does great work. Jenny would be perfect. Not to mention, with her ability, she'd be able to slip in and out of even the most obscure places.
Wait. The loud one?
Well, you're asking for intelligence, Father. I promise, the way she acts in the field is very different than how she acts in the workplace.
I trust your judgment. Your judgment hasn't failed me at all. Like some people.
I would be upset if my judgment failed me. I honestly would allow you Magius, but as I said, he is currently doing investigations under the Black Claws themselves.
Yeah, that's understandable. Your Thermal, when he gets a chance, when you see him again, to have him do some digging around our own groups, that would be smart too.
Of course, I'll let him know. And I should be
Oh,
seeing
yeah?
him in the next few days or so.
Good. Some other things I need. We're going to need some vehicles, of course.
Of course.
As well as that, he holds out his hands and it's glitching.
Oh. Well, I always come prepared. And he stands up and he leaves the cane behind. And he reaches into his suit and he pulls out like this compact tool case. Please sit at your desk.
Goes to his desk and holds out his hand.
Alright, he'll go to his hand and Gory's eyes are going to glow as he is going to fix up this hand. He's going to use his adrenaline to make sure that he's able to see all the nooks and crannies.
Alright.
Let me go to my tools because I am the tool guy.
The tool guy.
The tool guy.
Perfect tool for the job.
I'm the freaking Spark Man.
Bring it in, man.
Alright.
Roll your mechanic kit.
Mechanist kit with advantage.
With advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah, make it a public roll.
How dare.
21.
20.
With a 21, you know this hand in and out. You've dealt with it so many times as a kid. It's what your sister had you work on whenever she trained you in the mechanist kit. As well as that, your dad seems to like to break it a lot over somebody's face.
I was literally just going to say, Salza, how many times have you punched people with this hand?
A lot. And this is no different as you open up the chassis after removing it, and you find skull pieces that is notoriously similar to what you've seen of Black Dragon skulls.
He just gives like a light sigh. He's been doing this for years, and honestly, it's fucked up because his father knows he hates doing this, but he knows that Gorinox will never say no to doing it. Because he knows that Gorinox is the best at doing it, he just sighs and he just gets his tweezers and he just pulls out the skull fragments.
As you're doing that, he just he knocked out my favorite weapons out of my hands.
Oh.
So I knocked out his skull.
You know what? This time, I think I can actually allow that to slide. I understand how important your weapons are. I definitely know. Still, Father,
Yep.
so much force. What in the... And he just, like, pulls out. Father, is this part of a jaw?
Maybe. Couldn't tell. The face was pretty mashed up after I woke up from my stupor.
Just blinks. Just pulls out the pieces until all the bone fragments are out so that he can properly work on his hand. By the ancients, Father. Okay, let's fix this up. A little bit here, and some tweaking there. And after about after about 10 minutes, it perfectly works again. Alright, all the nerve endings should be working now. You should be able to feel it properly again.
Begins flexing the fingers and whatnot, rolling the wrist. That's a lot better.
I would hope so. And he'll like collect collect all the dragon fragments and he'll just scoop them into the trash. And he'll put his mini toolbox away and put it back inside of his suit.
Hey, our previous leader may have been a piece of shit, but he was a hefty dragonborn to take down. If I didn't know him better, he may have been like me. Just built different.
Sometimes I do envy your body. Though I found strength in mine. Of course, and he's just like, if he could sweat drop, he could. So just imagine that. Of course, being near the likes of Halfmere is a little intimidating.
I don't blame you. Ran into him once when he was still part of the Chromatic Regiment. That was scary to see. I have body counts in the hundreds. That boy was raised to kill things. His is in the thousands.
Goodness. He's spoken a little on how his endeavors have been, but never went into detail. The things that he has done so much, slain so many, I never would have guessed. But I guess the scars are telling.
It's not just the scars. He saw the blotches, the blue spots.
Yes, he's scale tainted.
Scale tainted because his mother fucked the blue one.
Oh, so that is now some sort of arcane accident gone wrong.
No, he's a half-breed.
Oh my. That is incredibly rare and incredibly dangerous.
Yep. Taken away from his mother. Father killed. Mother rebonded to someone else, never to be seen again. Was raised to be a weapon of war.
Well, if he was raised to be a weapon, I'll do my best to make sure that I am able to point him in the right directions.
That would be a smart thing to do.
He'll nod. And he is going to say, by the way, Father, I've been thinking of something. And,
yeah.
Well, what I'm going to say might sound incredibly crazy, but it is possibly the biggest goal that I think I want to work towards. Remember 7 years ago when I first acquired my magical powers?
Yeah. The heist.
Yes. For that artifact, which turned out to be an instrument, which, well, you know. And he just doesn't elaborate further than that. His father knows.
Yeah.
Well,
what about it?
The longer And the more I train with these powers, the more I've been hearing these whispers in my dreams about greater heights of magic that I think was lost to most of the world. And last year, something new was told to me. Apparently, in the upper echelons of these powers that I've been granted, there are spells that are capable of doing what I previously thought was impossible. And I heard whispers of two of these spells. And one of them I wish to use to completely gain the Silver Fang's complete loyalty to us. It's not mind control, it's resurrection.
Oh? Resurrection.
Supposedly, there is a spell that exists, and I don't know how or where, but it is capable of bringing back the deceased in
Oh.
any form or fashion. And he pulls out the vial, which he has kept in cold storage. A vial of one Avaro Silvermane's blood is all that will be required for the ritual to be performed. As long as we have this, his entire being will be reconstituted. This would be our biggest bargaining chip. Carthanax Silvermane's son returned to him.
Man, you've got too much of your mother in you for your own good, son.
He just, his tentacles, his dread legs waver, and he just has this big grin on his face. Like, it's a literal toothy grin. I know, I am horrible. But just imagine it. I have been imagining it. The look on Carthanax's face when he sees his son brought back from being blown to pieces, only to then realize that he is completely indebted to us, and we have the means of eternal life.
It's also going to put a mark on your back as well.
It will. That's what the second spell comes in. And this is also a spell that I wish to enact on you, Father, as well as myself. A power
That's interesting.
A power that will allow you to become the next Black Dragon.
Raised draconic brow.
I know how it sounds, as he holds up his hand. But in the upper echelons of magic, that was also whispered to me. These powers that are able to break what we consider these notions of possible and impossible. It's called true polymorph. I don't know anything about how it works, just the name and the effect. But when casted on a being, after a certain duration, it becomes permanent. With that kind of power, you will not be opposed, and neither will I. This city would be in the hands of the Black Claws forever.
You see his signature sadistic grin begin to pop up. That's interesting.
Gorinox has the same grin on his face. I know, and that is why I love playing the long game. I need to find out these secrets. I need to know how to get stronger. Explore the depths of these powers some more. And in turn, us, our family, we will be the next step that this city needs.
Oh shit! No. You just imagine it. Viralanus, the Black Heart, once always questioned whether he was the Black Dragon in his dragonborn form. Actually being the dragon, finally. That'd be funny to watch the surprise in some people's faces.
And this will be a secret that we take to our graves. No one will know that I cast this magic. It'll be a family secret, to be specific. And with the power of being a dragon, we would no longer be limited to the mortal defect that is aging, living forever. I believe that sounds nice too.
Yeah. He's strong enough to defeat the Black Elder would be nice too. Become the Elder in his place.
Well, goals are goals, one step at a time.
Go ahead. One step at a time.
I will do what I can to help. I'll give you the people that you need. And in turn, I will continue my own progress.
Yes.
If I can get information about the Silver Fangs, I'll ask Hasmir.
That would be a good way to do it.
He nods.
Butter him up first.
Of course. I think the arm will be a good bargaining chip. And he'll slide his father the blueprints of the arm, a copy of the blueprints, in case things go south, so you know how it works.
Yes, that'll work. Alright. When I spend too much together, they're gonna get suspicious.
I know. And he'll walk back and grab his cane. And he'll once again reassume that hobbling position. It has been great talking with you again. Viralanus, the Black Heart.
As well as you, Gorinox Dower. May you tread where none have walked before.
Same to you. And his posture will turn and he will make his way towards the door once again.
Once you open the door, he'll yell, "Alright, we're done with the business. Get back in here. We've got some muddy water to clean out." As the other three go back in, the Snake Man looks at you and gives his grin and says, "Be careful on your travels, young one."
He grins back. I always do.
May the night serpent be in your favor.
Gorinox will assume a gentleman position, hand over his chest, and give a light bow to him. In response, before he makes his way back, calls the elevator back down.
Yeah. And as you call the elevator, we're going to have to close it for tonight because it's almost midnight.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, boy.
Alright.
Just imagine he just walks out the casino, he passes by the door, and his clothes reassume what they look like when he's on work.
Yep.
And he drives away.
Vroom, vroom,
Sorry,
vroom.
Zach. I'm sorry, Zach. You'll be the first one next session, and you'll have a longer session.
A longer session.
Nah, I figured, like, well, look at the clock, I was like, yeah, they're probably not going to get tweets tonight. I'm fine with that.
I'd say at this point we found a cycle now.
Yeah. We get less
This is
stuff
actually-
done for each person.
We really do.
I like to reiterate, Gorinox is not evil.
Man, I'm so glad that Gorinox isn't evil. I'm so glad he's on the good guys.
All I want to do is make sure that my family is living a nice, prosperous life.
This is the most lawful evil motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. I love it.
Yes, you're doing a really good job with the lawful evil part, man.
I love playing evil characters. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I feel I watch too much anime. People who are evil do it wrong.
Yep.
I can see why you didn't want me to find out any information.
Hey, the thing is, even if you found information on Dower Steamworks, the shit that was discussed was not gonna be in there anyway.
Oh hell no, that's like closed door shit. There would be no way.
All right, so yeah, that was it. That was Dragonhood Drakuza, session 5.
Yeah, you know whose face we're using on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to imagine it's going to be Valeris's.
It has to be. It really has to be.
Buralanis, I mean.
We knew what you were. Yeah, we knew who you were talking about.
Black Poppy.
Shut the hell up, Ray. Jesus Christ.
What do you guys think of the design I did on the Hero Forge? That was really hard.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was actually really cool.
Yeah, I want us to really get these pictures on the Roll20 so that people who do watch these streams can see what the hell we're talking about, because these are some cool Hero Forges, bro. I mean, they are going to see what he looks like because I'm going to make him the next thumbnail anyway, but the Hero Forges are done really nicely.
I actually really liked Tony's art that you did for the most recent episode.
I really did not know that it would come out that well.
Your art has gotten so much better from last year.
Man, fucking right? I understand that
you show new artwork.
I understand the more that you do a thing, the better you get, but it's weird when it's something like art and or writing, because you see if you guys could just see the shit that I've drawn when I first started, bro, it's so, you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, dude, from whenever I first seen you draw, dude, you've come so fucking far.
Honestly, Tony had to be the thumbnail for the, you kind of set the stage on that last episode, bro, so.
Yeah.
It kind of had to be you. Everybody else is going to get their own thumbnail, though, so don't worry. But
yeah, this episode was literally schoolwork, research.
Yeah, schoolwork, research, and plot.
Yeah, and the actual plot.
That's actually perfect name.
Also, could we just get a R in the chat for freaking the brother whose name is unknown?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm gotta find that bitch. It's eating at me.
Yeah. Go back to session 0. I'm gonna go back to session. I'm gonna go back to session 0 too. Be like, who the fuck is this guy?
No.
I gotta find those damn notes. I know I have them somewhere.
You want to talk about
it redacted?
You want to talk about this whole name? I was trying to find this phrase that you sent me in Infernal since session 0, and I hate that I couldn't find it, even though it's in my notes. It's in my notes. I know I put it in there, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm trying to tell my father this thing, but I don't know where I put it.
Shit.
I have it though, and that's what's fucking crazy. But that aside, I think it's time we go around the horn. Let people know what's what, who played who. Starting from the top, we have Zach. Zach, who did you play? And since you have no internet presence, I'm not going to keep asking you that question.
I played the only person that didn't show up in this session.
But you survived last session though.
Yeah, I know. I haven't quite gotten the chance to unclench my booty cheeks just yet.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Next session is all you, bro. But
next
Crag.
session we'll clap those cheeks hard.
Yes. The next
yeah,
session,
his
the next
stony-
session title is going to be called Crag's Booty Cheeks.
Yeah, Crack Stony Booty Cheeks. CFBC.
Stone Thunderclap.
Dante, who did you play? Where can people find you? What is your information?
I play the lonely Kinska, and you can find me over on YouTube as Dantelion Molder, and on Twitter as Silver Asper, and
God.
on Twitch as Dantelion M.
Oh my fucking Christ.
I love that voice so much. I actually love that voice so
Oh.
much.
Every time I hear that, my brain cells dying.
The final episode will be a sweet release from this curse.
Wow.
Well,
Jesus.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to break this to you, but there's 4 acts to this show.
Yeah, there's 4 acts to this show. Blyle, who did you play morally ambiguously, and where can people find you if you have any internet presence?
They'll find me nowhere.
Damn it. But who did you play? Though?
I played Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Tony.
He's morally ambiguous.
That's what she said.
Cinders
I
are
don't know.
Cinders are wonderful DM.
I am the DM who is always nervous I'm going to fuck up somewhere. I did it a couple of times this evening because I misplaced notes, and I have thousands of notes scattered like a fucking not Dr. House, Sherlock Holmes the movie, with all this shit just sprayed everywhere, trying to figure out who's the shadow broker or whatever. I forgot the name.
Wow.
But you can find me on Twitter, Jaros Crystallize. I don't post much. I tried to do commissions, but no one's popped up yet. But I do like to draw whenever I'm not working, sometimes. And Hero Forge has been a good help on helping with designing creatures, that's for sure. That's actually some praise.
This video is sponsored by Hero Forge.
No!
Oh my God.
if we ever listen, I don't think we'll ever strike lightning like how the Unexpectables accidentally struck lightning. If we can get Hero
honest
Forge,
to God, if we can get Hero Forge to fucking sponsor us, like they like Unexpectables did Die Hard Dice, we get Hero Forge. I'm like, bro, what is this? What's happening?
Yo.
The unofficial official sponsor of Hero Forge. The source of all of our art.
The only issue I really have with Hero Forge currently is different types of features, so that I don't have to end up using the same skull every time.
Oh yeah,
and,
they really do need to up their reptilian dragonborn skulls and shit.
Yeah, as well as that some additional poses that are more dynamic.
Yeah,
it's getting better slowly.
It's getting better.
I know. Yeah. I noticed that. I don't use it. I don't use it all that much, and I know that it's getting better.
That's just my only couple gripes there. Yeah, I think that's it. Planning to stream Mass Effect from beginning to end and getting into Andromeda as well. Andromeda's not that bad, people.
Andromeda's actually really good.
It's actually a really good game. Just BioWare was like, hey, fuck this game.
Yeah, BioWare. You fucked up horribly.
Fucked up
For
so
real.
bad. You fucked up
So
that game.
horribly.
That game
hope
had all the potential.
I hope someone shares this video because they hear me saying this to you, because I want you to hear it. And also, give the fucking Quarians a sex scene.
Please.
You give me a sorry bitch
He
one.
said it.
She's
He said it.
Cthulhu.
He said it.
Yeah,
The brave man said it.
The Asaris are Cthulhu. Please.
You didn't give it to the Turians. You didn't give Garrus anything. Garrus needed something.
Listen, if you told me that there was a sex scene with Garrus Vakarian, I would stop what I'm doing right now.
I would. No, Jimmy's right.
And go play me some Mass Effect.
You have the Fornax in your game. You need the Fornax in your cinematics.
Ninjo, who did you play? Where is your presence?
Hello, everyone. I play Taul, and I'm a victim of child targets.
Hey, I didn't push you on that shit. You chose.
You chose poorly.
Oh my god.
They can find me at my Twitter handle, WhamBigJam, which might change into the future because slowly that thing is just becoming a place where I just put all the art I like instead of actual stuff where I put my own art, which I'm still practicing on.
Nice.
Practice makes perfect. Also avoid depression or you'll lose your touch.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Jim Jam, while you're teeing your character, who, oh my god, why are you alive? And where can people find you?
So the reason why Alyssa's alive, you're gonna have to find that out next episode. That's how you promote the next episode. And I was playing said Allyssha, and where you can find me is Jimmy_Herald HEROLD at Twitter, where I share art, lots of art, so much art, including art from the people that you're listening to now. And if you don't follow them, I'll follow you.
Hold on.
Well, that's okay. I have to think about that for a second, and then I realized, wow, that's creepy. That's creepy as fuck. I just imagine just a random bystander, and then there's just like Jimmy in like a trench coat and hat.
I caught that red flag so freaking fast.
Yo, God,
Follow you. I'll make sure you follow them.
God damn, that fucked me up. At first I was like, why is that bad? And then I realized, oh wait, no. And you can, god damn it, and you can find me, Dark Tanuki, here on YouTube, or you can find me at Dark Tanuki Commissions Open on Twitter, where I post all of my art and other things, like the postings of Dragonhood Drakuza, the Unexpectables inspired game by Prince Division. Or you can find me on my Twitch at Ray Takashi, where I am currently streaming Okami Print Press is what I've called it. Oh my god, what the fuck is this game? PS2 games are crack.
They really are. Hey Ray, do you mind? Hey Ray, do you mind if I promote something of yours that I watch almost every week or so?
Yes.
It's one of my favorite episodes that he's ever made, and it's about the Mutants and Mastermind system, and it's about power stunts and how lightning abilities are OP as all get out. Please watch that video. It's the best one.
Honest to God, one of my best videos, and honestly, since my artwork has gotten a lot better, I am so ready to like redraw a few things. My next video is going to be on about visibility.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna give a little teaser trailer. There's a certain unused Joe star that's gonna be in the video as well, who also has invisible powers, but whoever the hell could that be? Who knows?
I wonder who that could be.
Anyway,
without further ado,
that was all of us. Are we ready to head out, people?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, one more thing that I want to give the audience.
Oh God.
What I find hilarious is that if someone ever tries to smack Crag in the back, their hands are gonna end up hurting.
I thought you were gonna say if someone ever tried to smack Crag on the ass, their hands would end up hurting.
No, just the back.
Just the back.
Just stroking off yourself with those abilities, huh?
Uh-huh.
If someone tried to smack Crag on the ass, it doesn't bounce, it blocks.
That's a good.
They end up with a freaking broken wrist.
Listen, listen. You joke, but there's a superhero out there that might accidentally do a tarnished smash on your ass if you get the reference.
Oh no! You look at that. You look at Crag's ass. Yeah, that's Minecraft's ass.
That's Minecraft's ass. Please end the stream before I die. Oh,
okay.
God.
Okay. All right. I'll end the recording. All right.
No, Ray. Here's what you do. You end out the last bit. So what you said is the last thing the audience hears.
My God.
We end up that.